What is up? Today we are going to go through the process of changing the battery on an Invicta watch. This is one of my favorite Invictas in my collection, and it's time to put a new battery in it. So I've got the tools laid out here that I'm probably going to need. So let's just get started. I'll take the clasp off, and let's see. Let's pop this. There we go. Take that out of the way. Now I've got clear access to the cover. This is a vise that we will put the watch in to hold it. Makes it nice and easy. There we go. Fits right in there. Lock it down. And we'll take our spanner tool. I'll actually put a link to this kit in the description below. I paid like $25 for the kit. And it literally has everything you need. There we go. Uh-oh, it's popping out of the vise. I didn't have it tight enough. Alright, let's get back in there. Alright, down you go. Nice and tight. Hold it right there. And one more time. There we go. I got it loose. Yeah, you really need a spanner tool to open these cases. This works much better when you've got the right tools for the job. There we go. It's loose. Okay. The spanner tool has little teeth that fit into the notches. Here you can see all these little notches on the case. They fit right in there, and once you loosen it up, you take it right off. Now there should be a little rubber O-ring in here that you have to watch out for. You see that little O-ring, little black O-ring right there just laying around. You want to make sure that stays in there if it does come out. Alright, I'm going to release the pressure from those buttons. And let's see if we can pull this plastic ring out. There we go. Once you pull that out, you've got easy access to the battery. Just make sure you put it back in. It's oriented with that line right there on the top. That goes to the crown. Now, as you can see, the battery's right there. So we'll take this little tool here and just ease it out just nice and easy. You don't want to bend the bracket that's holding it. So once you get it angled, there it goes. Now she'll pop right out of there. And there we go. Battery's out. Let's get a new one. And I believe this is a 701. Pretty much all the Invicta watches use the same battery. So, put it back in the same way it came out. Flat side on top. Should just slide right into place, which it did. And it locked into place. Okay, that's it. Put the plastic piece back in, and you'll see that this has little extension pins in it that actually push the mechanism of the watch. There's a button on each side of the crown, and you want to make sure that those buttons are out before you put this back in. Otherwise the buttons will not work when you put it back together. So let's get her to pop back into place. and hold the battery. Making sure not to disturb. Making sure not to disturb that ring. There we go. Alright. As you can see, the white clip is back in. It's holding the battery in place now, so it can't come out. We should have a moving second hand now, which we do. So that is taken care of. Alright. Make sure that the buttons function, which they do. So everything is functioning. We'll put the case back on and make sure that the little O-ring is still in place, which it is. And put the case back on. Alright, that's screwed down tight. I'm going to put it back into the vise to hold it so I can tighten it down. There we go. I'll put the spanner tool back on there, give it a little tighten. And there we go, nice and tight. There we go. Alright, now take this pin that we pulled out earlier, slide her back in there. Always good to make note of which spot you took it out of so you can put it back in the same spot. There we go. And voila, the watch is done. And there you go. That is how you change the battery in an Invicta watch. I will put a link up to this kit. Like I said, it was $20 and change at Amazon. Good to have. It's got there's a lot more tools in the kit. It's a good look at what's left in the kit. I mean, it's very well equipped. Even comes with a nice assortment of push pins. So really good kit. Anyhow, I'll put a link to it. That's how you change the battery. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. So long.